Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative. We do Chiara Aurelia about A Luckiest Girl Alive, premiering worldwide on Netflix October 7th. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is a great film, but not only that, this is a very important film. I'm sure that was kind of going through your mind throughout the whole entirety of filming this film.
Definitely, for sure.
What were kind of some mindsets about being part of a film, knowing it was like a best-selling novel specifically? I'm just curious about that.
I think that, there was definitely something exciting about it. I mean, Jessica's story was so fantastic and so many people loved the book so much. So I think I was just excited to be a part of, bringing this book to life.
There's something like flashbacks are used constantly in TV and film, and there's different ways of people using them. For this one specifically, what was it like being part of flashback scenes in this film specifically?
I think it was a great experience. I mean, Mila is so fantastic, and kind of being able to be a part of Ani's journey and be a part of the character's journey. I think that was, a special and unique opportunity, especially because you're meeting Ani as, she's grown, and then you get to kind of see, the events that led to the person that she becomes at her age as an adult in the film.
Absolutely. Chiara Aurelia is a storyteller. That's what you do. What excites you specifically about storytelling?
Everything. I think everything. I think the opportunity to be able to bring someone's story to life, to be able to tell someone's, journey, someone's experiences, having, it's a unique and special opportunity, I think. And, as an actress, I'm able to talk about, things that are important and things that matter, and be able to, share one person's story with a whole lot of people who might be able to relate to that quite a bit.
There are a lot of difficult scenes in this film.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what you could tell me a little bit about preparing for those scenes, because I'm sure it was not easy specifically.
I mean, there was definitely a lot that went into it, but I feel like I was really lucky that there was such a strong support system around me, between Mike Barker, our director, and Jessica Knoll, and Mila, and Jeanne, and Bruna, and Julia, and kind of all the people that were involved in this. I think that, they gave me a huge backbone to lean on. So it felt like a safe space to kind of go to work and work with my fellow actors who were also incredible, and really, develop this story together, I think.
Throughout this film in its entirety, there are so many important messages, like non-stop, specifically when they get to watch Luckiest Girl Alive, because it is premiering worldwide October 7th on Netflix. Chiara, what are you hoping they get out of it takeaway-wise specifically?
I hope that people enjoy the movie. I hope that people watch the movie. And I also hope that, it can provide some people who don't feel like they have a voice with one.
And getting back to, my first question very quickly, because I do find it interesting. I always find adaptations interesting because, and Jessica, was also a screenwriter on the film as well. What were some of the conversations with her specifically about that, knowing that there was the book and now it's the film that she was involved with?
I think we just talked about, what her vision was for the story and how she saw the character. And we were able to kind of sit down before I started filming and kind of break everything down a little bit and talk about Ani and Ani's journey and, book to movie. Obviously, there's a lot of differences, but there's also a lot of similarities. And I think that, they were trying to bring the movie to life in the best way they could.
People can be able to see it. Luckiest Girl Alive, October 7th, premiere worldwide on Netflix. Chiara, thank you so much for your time. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.